Hi everyone, my name is Dasha and welcome back to Tiny Bunny. I'm starting off on the loading screen because as soon as I opened the game, I noticed we had a fox. We added the fox, it was only Bunny, and I actually used like this thumbnail for my... I used this picture for as my thumbnail for most of my videos. Now I'm kind of changing it, right? And we added a fox. And the map, I don't know, was it actually moving? Anyways, last time we left off in a hard choice. Either we're picking Paulina and waiting for her, or we're going to Alisa. The thing is, Paulina is a new girl and kind of like we can get a friend of her, right? If we go with her, she asked us to walk her home, by the way. So we can be friends, we can start being friends by walking her home, or am I going to Alisa and she's gonna help me find Volva and then we're gonna get a reward, but I don't think so. I don't think she's gonna. But actually, she was threatening me, so I think we're just gonna pick Alisa for now. But then Paulina is gonna be really upset. I really, dude, I'm gonna pick Alisa because she was threatening me. I don't know, but this is, you know what? It's just for now. It is just for now. I actually feel bad. It's just for now. The game has a couple endings, that's what I heard. So we're gonna technically go back when I finish the game. I'm actually not sure if it's finished already. I think they're still like adding episodes to it. But as soon as I'm finished, I will go back to Paulina. And I feel so bad. But the Alisa, she was threatening me. What can I do? I'd rather be safe than, safe than sorry. After closing my backpack, I ran down the stairs. What if she's not there, bro? Like, it's morning, y'all. It's not morning, it's afternoon. And I don't think a girl with a furry mask is gonna show up. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a little embarrassing. But, okay. I scanned my surroundings through the window in the main hall. Nobody suspicious in sight. The school door creaked. The sound was similar to the music from a thriller, the high note that comes before an intense scene. I ran around the school corner trying not to catch anyone's attention. The smell of pastry and burnt sugar wafted from the school cafeteria. I froze when I saw a silhouette in the second floor window. It must be Paulina, gliding upon violin strings with her head slightly tilted to the side. I wish I could hear the melody she played, but Paulina was only a dark outline on the window's yellow sheet. I dragged my feet forward. I don't think Alicia is gonna be there. You know who's gonna be there? Yeah, Toy. Remember yesterday? What the fuck? Okay. The net on football goal in the yard fluttered in the wind. The same wind that heard a small white whirlwinds through the field. Somewhere nearby, an invisible tractor was humming, scaring away the crowd of calling birds. The hum of its engine sounded like the howls of hungry beasts that chased me through the snowy desert. Alisa and her scared mask also came to mind. Right now, in the light of day, it was really hard to believe she was real. Exactly what did I say? What did she say back then, at the backyard, near the hangman? What did she mean by that? There's the hangman. What the... Is the fuck... Is that what I think it is? Is that a needle? Are you a surgeon? I'm on the cigarette butts. I hope somebody just needed an insulin shot. Sure. What? Oh, the squirrel! I didn't even see it yet. A first squirrel chomping on sunflower seeds. Someone from the school is probably feeding her. Interesting. What else? I can look at this man. Excuse me? Alright. What if that was Alisa? The silhouette turned around the corner and walked deeper into the dead end, leaving cigarette smoke in its wake. It was an adult? A teacher, maybe? It was the PE guy. Am I running after him? No. And the hangman. I looked at the wall. There was a hangman drawn under the thin black line of resin. Someone played the hangman here. Something was scribbled on the both sides of the man. Escape, fear, Truth.
Ближе, мой сладкий.
Oh, she's here. Come closer, sweetheart. It took me a while to realize where the sound was coming from. My eyes strolled through the cold desk sack at the school backyard, through windows and snow. Ain't no way she's there. One of the snow pies started trembling like a volcano before it erupts. Jesus. Give me your heart. Almost did. In the blink of an eye, the white crust crumbled and Fox jumped at me. She made a glorious bow, enjoying the effect her appearance had on me. The similar of snow shined on her coat. I couldn't even imagine that thinking about girls with tails can be this. I don't know what to compare it to. Something infectious? Toxically sweet?
Отпор не дал, сердце потерял.
Fight back or your hurt is in my back. She giggled so enthusiastically that it forced me to smile.
Тебе.
Oh, come on. Oh. I quickly rolled a ball of snow and threw it at Elisa. She tried to dodge, but it was too late. I hit to the shoulder.
Ох ты ж, гадкий мальчишка.
Ah, you insolent boy.
Да, вот такой я.
Yeah, that's me. The fox slowly backed down, trying to arm herself.
Ты хитер, да мы хитрей.
You are sly, but I'm a fox.
Ты, да мы ловчей.
I think out of the box. The fuck? Alright. Her retribution was swift. A snowball edged its way above the snowy yard and the ravens flying in the air. I wanted to duck, but slipped and fell on my knees, to my knees. And while I was getting up, I caught a huge chunk of snow with my face. It burned up from the cold. Ow. I swore loudly for immense disappointment.
Блядь.
Yeah. Using the word I heard in Sector Gaza song on the cassette I hid from my parents, another band. A Soviet Russian rock band that played the so-called kolkhoz, hillbilly punk, founded by songwriter and singer Yuri Klishkin, Yura Koi. I want to sneeze? Oh my godness, another death. Oi. Never mind. The band often paid homage to popular Western rock bands and uses a lot of profanity and fairy tale themes in their lyrics. Fairy tales, oh my goodness. Korol и Shut. Korol и Shut, I don't know if it's gonna be mentioned here. This is my favorite band of all the time. Like Russian band, oh my god. Like Russian band, and supposedly died from overdose and old drugs. A bunch of, there's a bunch of deaths that has overdose. Crashed, car accident, actually. Never mind. I just thought there was a bunch of overdoses, but no. If Dad heard this, he would have definitely gave me a good whipping. He had very low tolerance towards absent words and always communicated in clean Russian.
Ладно тебе.
Oh, come on.
Не больно же совсем.
It can't hurt that much. Where the candy at? Last time she had candy on her head. She brushed off my hood as if it show compassion, took me by the elbow and helped me get up. With care uncharacteristic for a child, she took off my glasses, blew away the snowflakes that were stuck to them, and handed them back.
Вот так.
No.
Один-один, Тоша.
Now we're even, Tosha. Only people who were close to me called me that, and I haven't even seen her real face. Didn't know her last name, what class she was from, and if she did, and if she had a real tail under her coat.
Желаешь отыграться?
Wanna get ahead?
Мы хотели поискать Вову, помнишь?
We were going to look for Vova, remember?
Лучше поторопиться, а то меня родители станут искать.
Oh, she is mad. Well, better hurry before my parents start looking for me. The fox let out a lazy yawn.
Родители.
Parents,
Скучно.
don't be so
Ты таким
boring.
занудой.
Don't be so boring.
Чуть-чуть поиграем. Все равно тебе дома тоскливо.
Let's play for a bit. You're always bored at home
Ты
anyway.
откуда знаешь?
And how do you know that?
Тоже мне тайна.
It's not even a secret.
Со взрослыми да в четырех стенах. Тоска смертная.
It's always
Всегда.
too boring being locked up in a house full of
У меня
adults.
от стены взрослых нервный тик. Вот.
I get it all jittery from both houses and parents. See? Her furry fox bro started twitching. I fatal laugh in reply, unsure whether being able to move parts of her mask like that was genuinely funny or not.
Ну же, Тоша, решайся.
Come on, Tosha, don't be scared.
Я же вижу, ты хочешь поиграть.
I can see you wanna play.
И если победишь...
And if you win... The fox girl got dangerously close to me and stood on her tippy toes, almost touching my face with her raw little nose. Playful fires danced deep in my eyes. She smelled nice, like berries in saccharine. Is this the smell of independence and true freedom? I mean, the kind where all you have to do in your life is run wild and eat sweets. Her whisper poured into my ear like scattering hot water.
Если победишь, буду твоим провожатым.
If you win, I'll be your guide.
Теперь мне есть что тебе показать.
Believe me, I have lots of things to show you.
Найдем твоего Вову.
We'll surely find your vulva for one. I felt as if a giant invisible spring bent inside me. My tummy hurt, but the sensation was somehow not exactly unpleasant. It was so weird. I just had a conversation with Paulina and now Alisa was going to drag me along with her.
А если проиграю?
And what if I lose?
Душу из тебя выцарапаю, неженка.
I glad you're so softy. Uh-huh.
Давай, скорей.
Come on, let's go. She burst out laughing, whipped the hem of her coat, and ran towards the road we used to come to school in the morning. Her promise. That sounded almost like a threat. Hypnotized me. I bent down and scooped up some snow. I wish I had a device that could tell whether Alisa was joking or being serious. Or is there always a third option with people like her? Between her jokes, her laughter, and her hot breath on my ear, I wanted to win. To punish her for the lightness and freedom she possessed that was clearly too much for an average girl. When I, on the other hand, was possessed or rather intoxicated by the thirst of adventure by my curiosity, just like that time when I ate the cherries from Mom's nalivka and lied down with my eyes closed while the bed was spinning underneath me. Nalivka, like a sweet alcoholic drink made from fruits and berries, often called berry vodka. It normally contains only 20-30% only. Puh, only 20 to 30% of alcohol. Beer has like 7 to 9. Only 20 to 30. Alright, man. I spat, then cleaned my lips. You wanna play, little sister fox? Well, then let's play. Don't make me play. I armed myself with a snowball and chased the fleeing fox girl. Oh. I saw a familiar street with her wooden paws that didn't look scary anymore. They were just logs covered in snow. If I were to shout now, the guard dogs would start barking and their owners would peek out of their windows. At least a small silhouette was mocking me from far away, so it was useless to try hitting her with a snowball for now. Waste of ammunition. Birches, mutilated by the cold, peeked out of view along the clear road. A giant snow pile towered near one of the trees. This was probably the place where the tractor brought all the snow from the village. A whole family of foxes would fit in such a pile. No, I thought. She's the only fox around here. She's alone is already too much. By second morning, acquaintance was running around near the edge of the forest. The stray dog with a mangy tail. She sniffed it around and marked the naked berry bushes and ran towards the other ones. Alisa shoved up from under the hill.
За мной, девочка.
Julka, follow me, girl. The dog's ears perked up. He barked in agreement and followed her lead. We ran farther and farther, exchanging snowballs, laughing and stumbling. The winter forest towered in front of us, reaching for the low clouds. We were at the edge of its shadow, bony and almost corporeal. The fox hid behind a huge pine, clearly trying to get close to me and shove some snow down my collar. It was a good plan, but Julka, who was running circles around her, gave her away. I broke off a dry branch and decided to act even trickier. Oh my god. He's speaking. Look at him. That's so funny. I put my hat on it, picked it from the side of the pond. That's smart. You make her think that it's my hair. I bit my lip to stop myself from laughing, then jumped down from the other side and performed a point-blank throw. Alisa probably cracked my plane right away, but still let me win 3-2-1. I was wounded in the leg and she got shot in the chest and in the stomach, losing imaginary blood in front of my eyes. Pleading for mercy while also choking from laughter.
Молюсь, жалься.
Please, mercy.
Помираю.
I'm dying.
Все, живи.
Okay, I'll let you live.
Спасибо, добрый рыцарь.
Thank you, oh valiant knights. She pretended to bow to me, then grabbed 2 full heads of snow and, like a dying warrior, threw them my way in a last-ditch effort. I dodged her attack easily, laughing uncontrollably and being mad at the same time. I finished her with 2 precious shots.
Живи.
He let me live, huh?
Научил бы меня жить, раз умный такой.
Learn me how to do it if you're so smart. Learn me? Teach me, maybe.
Молчи, ты умерла уже.
Shut up, you're already dead.
Тоже мне помеха.
When did that stop me?
Сыграем в кое-что поинтереснее.
Let's play something more interesting. She dashed behind the trees after blowing snow in my direction.
Два. Прилети, сова.
1, 2. Time to play with 3.
4, 5. Время поиграть.
3, 4, 5. The owl will arrive. I hesitantly moved towards the windfall.
6, да, 6. Дыбом волчья шерсть.
6 on the L. The wolf's grave fool will stand. I thought it was a real tail gliding across the bushes. I rushed to the interwoven branches that helped Alisa to hide as if something was pulling me there. I had to move them, tear them off like spider web. Branches pinged back in my face, but it felt like they were caressing my cheeks and not hitting them. I was waiting, but still had a lot of stamina left. I'll make sure to catch you, little fox. Alisa's voice went. Stop. Alisa's voice was wandering among the windfall.
7, 8. Бьем копытом озимь.
7, 8. Stop your hoovers and wait.
А я тебя недооценила.
Seems like I underestimated you.
Но ты просто мальчик.
I thought you were just a boy. Confident that she was behind the dry pond, I rushed to intercept her. But the local acoustics tricked me. Her voice was already echoing from the other side.
Зайчик.
And you're a bunny!
Быстренький, хорошенький.
So nimble, so cute. A snowball flew at me from the shadows, whistling near my ear.
Дам, зайчик.
I'll show you a bunny.
Зайчика дай.
Yeah, do that. Show me. A bright fox fur coat flashed near a rotten stump. I rushed there, jumping over a raven.
Зайчик, выходи скорей. Мясом накорми зверей.
Bunny, show yourself, be brave, give the beasts fresh meat they crave. I love how it's like so rhymey. Oh my goodness, I'm about to steal some of those things and like use them in my, personal life. Those are so good. This furry collar that flashed from every tree was the most important thing in the world for me. My lips started trembling, as if I was a cowboy that was chasing his prey. One jump and the fox was my imprint, so smooth and desirable.
Все, ты победил.
Fine, fine, you win. She leaned against, then scratchy bark and started puffing.
Пожалуйста, давай немного отдохнем.
Please, let's have a break.
Ты слишком быстрый. Слишком сильный. Лакомый слишком.
Ew, you're too fast, too strong, too tasty. Satisfied, I put my hands on my sides, waiting for the spoilers of word from the defeated girl. But what I got instead was a sly snowball in my smug face. The cunning fox ran away, roaring with laughter, but I wasn't even mad about it. I needed to catch up to Alisa, to tackle and subdue her. Tear off her mask and see everything. Alright, that's...
Бедный зайчик прыгает.
Poor little bunny jumps around.
Мокрых
in the wet pine forest.
Страшно в лапы волку.
Afraid,
Серому попасть.
afraid of getting eaten by the big gray wolf.
Это лете. Прижимает уши.
Thinking of had summer, keeping his ears low.
На небо косится. Небо не видать.
Sneaking glances at the hidden sky. The sky really did disappear under the trees. I moved using the barking of Zhuka as a guide, since she was closely following her owner, and I was getting closer. And the same trail I imagined back at the school blinked under my feet. It turned out that running like there's no tomorrow was so easy. Faster, higher, faster. I felt like there was a well of untapped potential inside me and I threw from it. My muscles were buzzing, my legs felt bigger, and I felt much stronger overall. Even my vision became sharper. I saw every icy branch, every dent in the bark. Something colorful was lying near the bushes, a piece of clothing. Another colorful spot to the right. Alisa was losing her clothes on the run, like shedding her skin. I also used my teeth to take off my mittens, excited about all that. Okay, I don't even want to question. It's literally winter. Why would you take your mittens with your teeth? I get naked and feel all the wind to the last drop. Y'all are insane. Faster. I reached out to take off my hat, to throw away everything that stops me from running wild in this endless forest. The backpack slowed me down, so I threw in the snow along with all the pants I wear inside, with all the notebook, all of my drawings of the silence, and a dinosaur for Olia. Olia. Suddenly, a clear picture appeared in my mind. Thank God. My sister standing still near a window, basking in the dusking sun. Her small childish paws are pressed to the glass, leaving marks when they warmed it up. She could warm up the whole world like that. She's looking at the taiga and saying my name.
Тоша.
I stopped, took a deep breath, and realized how rash and stupid I was, trying to undress in the middle of a forest while chasing a fox. You're dumb. Why the fuck would you try to undress? Like, okay, buddy. I don't even know why. Like, dude, you ever get so much adrenaline you just wanna take off your clothes while running in the winter? I don't think so. I don't think. I don't know. I returned to get my backpack. As if it was a part of my being, I dropped. I remember again how my sister didn't like to be left home alone, how she asked me to come home faster. What kind of brother am I, running in the forest that I used to scare my sister with? I'm having fun while she's not even allowed over the doorstep. Sit in your cage, Olia, and watch the same cartoons over and over.
Тоша.
Да, Оленька.
Yes, Olia?
Тоша, а куда?
Tasha, where are you?
Куда так скачешь, чмошник?
Where are you hopping to, fucker? Oh. Olia. Now, Olia, I love you. Alisa, you're a bitch. Alisa. Fuck you, Alisa. She literally brought me to this dude. From the darkness behind the pine, just like a gray man from the cave, appeared smirking Simeon with a bunch of his cronies.
Ну, здорово, Антошка.
Bitch ass, Alisa, you're a bitch. Alisa thought you were on my side. Then or fake. Alright. Alisa, I thought we were on the same page. Alisa, I thought you were gonna help me find the missing kid. Yo, Antoshka.
Не вышло сдрыснуть, да?
Thought you could slip away, huh?
Очкарик в жопе шарик на.
Check out this four-eyed freak, eh? This. Okay, buddy. Alright. Okay, calm down with that face. Okay, I can. They surrounded me like a carnivore pride, making me step back. The smell of sweet and tobacco attacked my nostrils. Oh, sweat. Sweat and tobacco. Attacked my nostrils. The inside of my mouth felt salty, as if I licked a battery.
Алиса,
Alisa, the name of my companion turned into a stiff cough. Pants were swaying back and forth like solemn guardians. I was fracturally looking everywhere. I dragged on finding that fox among the trees, expect her to come to my rescue. But only the wind replied to my pleas.
Алиса,
Where's Alisa?
что вы с ней сделали?
What'd you do to her? Girl, they didn't do anything to Alisa. Alisa literally betrayed you. Alisa was on their sides, and Alisa literally walked you towards them. Cause how the fuck would they be in the middle of the roadway? In like of me walking home, you know? I shuddered after hearing my own voice. It sounded unnatural, rough, and scary.
Какая еще Алиса?
What the fuck is Alisa?
У тебя чё, кукуха поехала?
Did you hit your head?
Не ссы, ща вмиг вылечим.
Whatever, we'll fix it right up. The fatso spit through the gap in his teeth and pushed me so hard that I hit my back against a tree.
Ну как, полегчало?
So, feeling better now? Oh my goodness. The reason why I'm kind of stopping, I just hope you don't mind that. I really want to use it for the thumbnails. It's really pretty art. I love how it's drawn. If we could put like if we could blur his face and his face, that would be an amazing thing. It can be. Did Alisa really lure me into this trap? To these bastards? Yep, she did. No, I can't believe this. Imagine if he got naked.
Глядите-ка, пацаны, а здесь он не такой борзый, как в школе.
Imagine if he got naked. Imagine if he took his jacket, his pants, whatever, and just ran straight to them. Like, that would be goofy. That would like literally never, they would literally make fun of you for the rest of his life. Looky here, guys. He's not so brave here compared to the school.
Вылитый терпиловна.
I thought a wimp.
Ты, сука, приезжая, не
You're-
на того руку поднял.
You're fucked with the wrong guy, transferred student. Simeon was moving towards me, redying his fist. In that moment, the other delinquent in track pants made a loud whistle, and the hulking boy lowered his hand. It was unexpected. Seems like Budin wasn't the leader of this gang. The fuck? In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with very strong and sharp teeth. This guy? He got sharp teeth. Probably decided to have some fun at my expense first.
Слышь, Гондон Батькович,
Okay, I'm not saying that. Okay, y'all, alright.
что ли твоя Алиса?
Is Жучка! If they're gonna punch the dog, Only then I noticed Julka beside my legs, trembling from the cold, snow plastered all over its floor. I'm holding my tears right now. I hope nothing happens to that poor dog. The delinquent squatted in front of the dog and beckoned it with his hand.
Ой ты, батюшки.
Oh my.
Алиса, ко мне, сучка блохастая.
Carlisa, come here, you flea-ridden bitch. The others let out nasty laughs. The dog's ears perked up and she started carefully moving
Иди
closer.
сюда. Иди, дам кое-чего.
Yeah, come here, I've got something for you. Bitch. I can't. Oh my god. Alisa, oh my god, you okay. Oh my god, it's a game. It's a drawing. It's 2D, bro. It's a drawing. Oh, what the that's fucked up. Okay, that's fucked up. The dog didn't even have a chance to sniff him, but when the animal abuser caught it by the ear and kicked it right under the tail so hard, it flew into the nearest snow pile, squealing. I I I just have no words. It's a drawing, y'all, but it's a dog. I don't know. I can't. I never can. If there's games that have to do anything with kids or anything with animals, I will bawl my eyes out. Oh my gosh, I'm really like, sensitive to those things, and I'm like, yell bitches. I hope the damn fox, not the fox, bro. Fuck Khalees, bro. Fuck that bitch. Literally never hated a character more like her. I hope she, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything bad. I just hope. I don't even know. Hope she doesn't eat. Hope she doesn't find her bunny, and I don't know. Hope she gets eaten in the forest. By a. How's it called? Wolf. There you go. A bear. I don't fucking care. Just please. The whole gang burst out laughing, and my heart got rested in eyes. Even the birds that were perched up on trees branched out of frightened caws. At the edge of my vision, I saw something flash in the illusionary, twirling of the sleeping forest, or were that just bushes mowing their icy branches in the wind?
Робка, она ж больше срать не сможет.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying not to say some bad words. Romka won't be able to shit after this. I hope. Hope your grandma takes your damn sweets away from you, bro.
Давай теперь я.
No, let me kill the fucking thing one more time. If you
Первый раз ебану минус на минус. Да
two negatives will make it a positive. But the stray was already nowhere to be seen.
Чего ты, баран?
What? Are you an idiot?
Толкуй его на очкарику, где его место.
Go and show the four eye his place.
Так, чтобы он понял.
In a way, he'll understand.
Ага, за ним кофякна.
Yeah, he fucking knows you.
Этот очкарик тебе при всем классе все.
I can't with his voice, bro. The wind whacked you in front of his whole class. Whole class.
Да без Б.
Sure thing. Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay, oh my god. I'm trying to recover. Oh my goodness. Fucked up game. Hate it. It's a nice game. But whatever, dude, I hope your grandma, I don't know, takes you off the damn gluten. I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry. I can't. That was so mean. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't mean it in any way. He's just a bad person, He deserves it. Simeon brought a sizable sign ring with some geometric shape carved up to my face.
Ща, парашник, я тебе этой печаткой так заряжу. Клеймо на всю жизнь останется.
In a moment, I'll hit you face so hard it'll leave a mark for the rest of your life. Where did all of my inner strength and bravery go?
Стой!
Stop! A wheezy whisper left my lips, and my head tilted forward, hitting Simeon first. Oh, hitting Simeon's fist. Red sparks flew from my eyes.
Бяша! Подсоби!
Basha, give me a hand. Simeon gave me a rough punch towards the bastard with the slanting eyes, and he tripped me. I fell on the sharp crust of ice, and the fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. A painful groan escaped my throat.
Слыхали, как заныл?
Did you hear him whimper?
А ты случаем не педик?
Is he actually or something? I started to lose breath from anger and resentment. The pain was growing. My ear was hot and pulsating. Pulsating pain was shooting through it like it was cut off and a bell of nettle was sewn in its
Чего
place.
молчишь, Антошка?
Why so silent, Natoshka? Roma, shut your
Ой, ты педик.
bitch ass fuck off. Come on, why do you care? You want me to be for you or what? Like, why the fuck do you care? Oh, ow, that fucking scared me. Like, why do they give a fuck, Like, oh, are you this? Are you that? Come on, answer. Bitch ass, just get off my way, I don't know. In this moment, I felt pure, unbridled rage, the emblemation of my anchor. Like this proud saying, it rose up from the depths of my mind, filling all my thoughts.
Горе!
Morons.
Знаете, что мой...
Did you know what my dad's gonna do to you?
мой
Yeah. Tell my dad.
педик?
Okay, I just can't do this anymore. What? Okay, this can one of I don't know, bro. I just Seaman burst out laughing. This became the last straw. Fear and anger were grabbing inside me like mad
Кидо
dogs.
занимался. Поняли?
You know, it's like Kido, got it?
Еще воевал.
And he's a wet.
Таких, как вы, с закрытыми глазами убивает.
He'll kill the likes of you with his eyes
Только
closed.
слово скажу, он...
One word from me and he will. Romka lifted up his arm, stopping my torrents of lies, and made a couple of steps forward. Simeon slowly backed off, giving me an opportunity to stand up. Did he believe me? I don't think so. Look how angry he looks. Or was he confused by my face, twisted with rage?
Воевал, говоришь?
What you say?
Мой батя тоже воевал.
My dad also fought in the war.
В Афгане.
In Afghan.
А твой?
And yours?
И мой.
Mine too.
Да, и в каких войсках, интересно?
Oh really? And what force did he serve in? I stumbled. Fear chopped at my rage throat and made it bleed.
Да он фуфло гонит, Ромка.
He's full of shit, Romka.
Бля, будуна.
Бля, будуна. No. Alright. Sure as fuck, yeah?
Думал, меня так просто развести?
Did you think I'm so easy to trick?
Я тебя, сучонка, насквозь вижу.
I can see it through all your lies, little bitch. There was a nasty smile on his face now. This didn't bode well for me.
Ты сам себе приговор подписал.
Well, you've asked for this.
В школе тебя училка спасла. Ну а теперь все.
A teacher said you laugh at school, but here,
Хана тебе.
you're fucked.
Во-во.
That's right.
Давай, Антошка. Молись, чтобы твой труп по весне нашли мне.
Pray that they find your dead body come spring, eh?
Сидел бы ниже травы, был бы целочкой.
If only you stayed silent, wouldn't have lost a hair.
Жирного стукнул одно дело.
Hitting faster is one thing,
Про Афган пиздеть, где мой батя под пулями. Долг интернациональный. В Даште Марго, блядь.
but fucking around with stuff like Afghan, where my dad spent time under fire on international duty in fucking Dasht and Margo. What's this? A desert region in the southern province of Helmand and in Afghanistan. Its name can be translated in English as Plain of Death. During this conflict in Afghanistan, the Soviet army destroyed countless drug carnivals headed to Iran there.
Сёма, ушатай-ка его.
Give me a good pounding, Simo. The liquids closed on me again and I ended up in front of Simeon. Blood was pumping in my temples. Branches were swaying back and forth as if whispering something, giving me hope. I gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly and took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies.
Пират и Майк Тайсон.
What the fuck? What are you fucking Mike Tyson? Dude, this. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's so funny. I'm actually losing my shit right now. It's because of the dog, dude. It made me. I was literally crying like 10 minutes ago. And now I'm laughing? Mike Tyson. This is my first ever fight. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. If I don't kick the bucket, of course. Oh, so there's gonna be two of them, like 2-on-1, 3-on-1, like two of them gonna punch me at the same time, or what? I don't think that toothless guy is gonna about I with a fist at me, you know. I don't think he's gonna fight me, eh? Mike Tyson. At the edge of my vision, I noticed the darkness again. as if someone was walking back and forth there. I sensed Roma claws grab my backpack.
Манатки, Антошка.
Give me your shit, Antoshka.
Махаться мешает.
I'll get it in the way. It'll get in the way. I was about to refuse, unwilling to cooperate with the basher, but then he fished a butterfly knife out of his pocket. With one smooth motion, spun it as if was showing off and put the blade to my neck.
Слышь, Фрей, расслабься, а то больно будет.
Hey, easy, buddy. I can make it painful. I let out a cloud of steam instead of words. Romka pulled with all his might and my backpack ended up in his hands, calm and relaxed. Okay, wait, hold on. Why is he smiling like that? This is a pretty drawing, but the knife. Oh, this game, I don't know. What the fuck? It makes you from crying to laughing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that guy's Mike Tyson was kind of funny. It was really funny. But now I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it makes you jump from emotions. It just plays with your emotions so much. Is that my ending? Is that my destiny? To die here? Fuck Elisa, bro. It was her whole fault. I knew she was... Last episode I did tell you she's gonna, like, kill me. That's what I said last time, but... Okay, man. An insidious smile on his face, he looked into my backpack.
Что-то скрываешь, да?
Are you hiding something from us?
У меня в школе какая-то крыса сменку подрезала.
Excuse me. Some rat stole my school shoes.
Сейчас поглядим, может это был...
Let me see if it was...
Опачки!
And what's this? Romka gave me a dubious smile. What?
Так, а что это?
There's literally nothing. There's gonna be a drawing of dinosaur for his little sister. If there's magically shoes, it's Elisa. So what do we have here? My text and notebook fell in snow. He was holding my backpack in one hand and something weird in the other. It looked like... The fuck? A mask. That's damn Elisa, bro. Roma lifted it high, as if showing it to someone else, to someone in the treetops, in the twilight among the trees. An old bunny mask, long, worn-out ears, barely visible nose and whiskers, mangy fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it there? Simeon laughed.
Новый год уже прошел, мудила.
It was past New Year, Mora.
Ты реально поехавший.
Or are you really a loony?
Это не мое.
It's not mine.
Как не твое, В твоем портфеле лежало на...
How come it's not yours? It was in your backpack, eh? Romka was watching this scene unfold with an evil smile on his face. You know what? He's gonna put a mask on me and then he's gonna hit me with that mask.
Надевай,
Put it on.
Зачем?
Why?
надевай, говорю.
Because I'm telling you to.
Попрыгаешь перед нами.
You'll hop like a bunny for us.
Давай, давай.
Yeah, come on.
Или без штанов домой пойдешь на.
Or we'll leave you. I can't do this guy. Oh my, dude, this is such a... I can't. I don't know why I'm laughing. Or we'll leave you pantless, eh? It's just the way he speaks. Anything but this. What if someone from our classes will pass by?
Надену.
I won't.
Сёма, надень-ка на него.
Shama, put it on him.
Хе.
Biasha rushed to his friend's side and took the worn-out mask from him with a buffoonish bow. Then he passed it to Simeon, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation. I looked around the pine woods, and if waiting for help, as if the shadows that were around us wouldn't take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like arms twisted in unusual angles. Blackened bark was their charred skin, and the darkness was the smoky they approached. I can't run. Won't get away. They'll catch me. And then...
Только учти, Сёма,
Let me warn you, Sirma.
если он скакать не станет, ты сам за него поскачешь.
Please. If you want hop, you'll take his place. Got it?
Чмошника не станет.
This piece of shit won't.
Да поглядя на него, он же дурик конченый.
Just look at him. He's a total loony. What's loony? Like, every time they say it, it's just different. Like, oh, they can say stupid or lonely. I can't really. Can I? Fuck, that literally scared me. I don't know. What is that? Auto? No.
Этот дурик тебе уже раз в жбан зарядил.
Duty, that's like fool. This loony had already smacked you in his face.
Ромка прав.
Romka right.
Давай, толстый.
Romka left.
Останавливай авторитетно.
Come on, Fatso, I said you're fucking dominant, eh?
Или сам у нас запрыгаешь так, что тетяндра отцепится.
Or will make you hop so hard your pixels will fall off. He must indeed be scared of Romka. Simeon swore silently and glared at me.
Вот.
Here,
Это чтобы маска хорошо налезла.
it will fit better this way. Oh, fuck off. He heard a huge ball of spit inside of the plastic bunny face and put it close to mine. His spit looked like a squashed spider. That I can see it. I wish I didn't. Romka's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast, like he wants to tell Simeon something, but then he suddenly stopped. Simeon was still close by, with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth.
Надевай, быра.
Put it on fast,
А ту урою.
or you're dead. The mask almost looked even more disgusting now, yet, despite everything, I felt like it was a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin, if only I was to put it on, if only my face was to touch its bumpy surface. I'm sure the fur will glitter, the ears will tremble like they're alive. I just need to put it on, and Simeon and his friends will be gone. Forever. I wish, buddy. Tell to fuck off or put on. Tell to fuck off. I'm not gonna put that shit on, bro. He has a... Ew, bro. I'd rather not get any infection. Tell to fuck off. I don't care if they're gonna punch... I don't care if he's gonna punch me. I'm not gonna play under his game. I don't care if he's gonna punch me. He'll be the one putting the mask on. For some reason, Romka's disappointment to Simeon made me feel brave. Something was wrong in their crew. Some old disagreement. I should cut this old wound open. I needed to get into their heads, right into their schools, their warm brains.
Знаешь что, Семен?
You know what, Simeon? My own voice, smooth and determined, was a huge surprise. I stepped forward and calmly proclaimed,
Иди нахуй.
fuck off. It felt like the whole world was paused for a second and then unpaused right away. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Simeon's pupils widened. The mask fell out to his meaty hands. He took a while to process my words, looking stunned, as if he was trying to solve a difficult math problem, but the answer he got made him mad, judging by the bulging veins on his forehead. The others just observed this scene silently, waiting for the inevitable payback. You,
Ты труп!
you're dead. That's a pretty, that would be pretty for a thumbnail. His voice tore off icy crust from the nearby branches. It rained down with a melodic laugh, and then I heard whispers from the treetops, from holes in the ground, from animal lyres. As if Alisa was in one of the snowplows. Alisa, fuck off. Like a prompter in his booth, trying to get through to me, with no sign of fear, rather with a tinkle of playful rage. That's how this low hum sounded to me. I stared into the clearing between the trees. An orange spot flashed there. A fox. She's pretty. I love foxes, y'all. An absolutely regular fox stepped out of the bushes. It blinked. I blinked in bewilderment. She's so pretty. The animal fell out on its tummy and it was staring back at me with its burning eyes. Its furry tail was peeping snow left and right, raising the white powder.
На меня смотри, падла!
Look at me, bitch. I was still looking past him, at the fox that was smiling at me. She grinded with all her teeth while digging a hole in the snow pile, moving her paws as if dancing. She's so pretty. I love foxes. If this is Alisa, bro, This game is like some magical shit. I'm not into that. I hope it's not, y'all. I just hope like, oh, she magically turned into a fox, a real fox. I hope not. I wouldn't like hate the game, but I just hope it's more like realistic-ish, you know, as if there's an actual killer killing the kids and there's like some cult, you know. Oh, actually, I don't know. Shit, that's so interesting. Her sharp face was covered in snow. Her whiskers were trembling. The fox put her face to the ground, shining platters of her eyes filled with the liquid silver. I returned my gaze to Simeon's twisted face. He was growling something unintelligible. The fox backbended and disappeared into the darkness, and the forest breathed at me, whispering, "Tell the pig to shut up." I stopped my own cheek to chase away the unfamiliar voice, but the message still lingered in my subconscious. This hint was my chance. Why is he? Oh my god! Why is he oinking? He was almost oinking. I stared intensely at Simeon's nose. He was almost oinking from anger. I directed my words at him.
Заткнись, свинья.
Shut up, pig. Simeon looked paralyzed. As if the median Alan Chumak hypnotized him, stripped him of his will. A Soviet and Russian TV personality that represents himself as a healer and a medium. Claimed to acquire his healing power during the investigation into the fake mages. He had invented the idea of charging all sorts of items for the viewers through their TV screen, jars of water, photos, or cosmetics. Died from an unknown cause. Interesting. I felt the aftertaste of Aliza's gum in my mouth. Berries. I felt like I pulled a card from some greasy deck and it turned out to be a trump. My brain was at its limits. Polina words about Simeon getting worse since he moved here flashed in front of my eyes like subtitles in movies. All the pieces fell in place. My joker went flying into his pimpy face. I was speaking slow on purpose, dragging out every syllable.
Есть у меня подозрение. Ты не просто так перевелся в новую школу.
I suspect that you had a reason to transfer to another school.
Сбежал, да? Как крыса сбежал.
You fled, right? Fled like a rat.
Потому что сверстники бывают жестокими с теми, кто не такой, как они.
Because kids can be cruel with those who are
С
different.
теми, кто толще их, например. Слабее.
Who's fatter or weaker than them.
И ты решил издеваться над другими, как издевались над тобой.
You're genius, Anton. So you decide to bully others, just like they bullied you. I saw Simeon's Adam apple twitch like it was a pump. Action rifle getting reloaded.
Ты отыгрываешься за старые обиды.
You're trying to get payback for the old wounds.
Хочешь казаться тем, кем не являешься.
You want to pretend that you're different now.
Но знаешь, ничего не меняется по щелчку пальца.
But you know what? Nothing changes at the snap of a finger.
Знаешь, кем ты был?
Should I tell you who you were? The forest held its breath, listening in fascination.
Знаешь, кто ты есть?
Should I tell you who you still are?
Пацаны.
Guys?
Всё как...
Yasha was about to come to his friend aid, but Ronka stopped him, wiping out his controlling look. Okay. Biasha turned around and put his hand in his pocket.
Продолжай, Тоха.
Go on, Toha. Ronka words ricocheted from the rough tongues.
Знаешь, кем ты будешь всегда?
Should I tell you who you will always be? Simeon looked around helplessly.
Второе имя, настоящее имя, которое дали тебе одноклассники.
Your second, like a pig? Your second name, the true name that your classmate gave you.
Откуда
W-
ты?
How? Why do you, like, how? How do you? Ronka and Biashka looked at Simeon like he was their prey now. I even thought I saw them lick their parched lips. Oh, that's a pig. I lagged. The wind was also full of anticipation, dragged my scarlet textbook across the road. A pig. My thunder scream echoed through the forest. Trees and rabbits enjoyed it. The echo repeated it over and over, doubting, even tripping it. Romka grind with all his teeth. Simeon's hands fell to his side. He was on the brink of crying. I used this to my advantage. To hit him? That was such a pretty animation. I threw the strongest punch I could muster. It was much stronger than the one at school. I ran my fist into his scared face and it produced a cracking sound. His pimply cheek danced like jelly under my fist. Simeon let out a sigh and plopped on the icy road. He was touching the place where I hit him, still obvious to what just happened and how did it come to this. What the fuck? Don't smile like that, Jesus. You know what I think? That's it. Simeon's gone. He's gonna transfer. That's it. Psh. After looking at him for a while, I realized I was smiling. Is he running on me? Faster returned to his sense and threw himself at me, his face twisted with anger. But I dodged his charge quite easily after the great practice I had playing with Alisa. What the oh, that's dog poop. He fell into the snow and landed right on a pile of dog feces. This made him squeal in agony.
Красава, Тоха!
Attaboy, Toha.
Думал, ты сосунок, а он как жердяй удел.
I thought you were a wimp, but you're getting Fatsa a good whooping. Simeon started sobbing after he realized the dureness of his situation.
Сука!
Fuck.
Что я бабушке теперь скажу?
For what? What would I say to Grandma?
Меня убьет, когда увидит.
See what? She'll kill me when she sees this.
Чего ты там скулишь?
What are you whining about?
Параша не слышно.
Get your head out of your ass. Oh my god. Simeon's futile attempts at cleaning his coat caused a fit of kindness from Biasha. I also smiled, angrily twisted my lips. Haha, like you fucker, eh?
А ну вставай, скачи, как зайчик.
Hey, get up and hop like a bunny.
Желательно подальше, а то от тебя уже дерьмом несет.
Just stay away from us, you stink of shit. Ew. Oink. Literally, oink.
Идите вы все нахер!
Fuck you guys. His eyes, red from tears, stopped on me. Oh my god. I didn't even have the time to erase the smile from my face when Simeon lunged at me like a hawk and clawed at my face with a twisted finger with gnawed fingernails. I threw a kick towards the layer of fat under the coat. At the same moment, the world became fuzzy, the black trees and the faces of my classmates all blurred.
А чё на это скажешь, сука?
How do you like that, bitch? He threw up a hand holding my glasses vigorously, but his trump was short-lived. Two blurry silhouettes rushed forward. Siama's former friends. Ain't no fucking shit. What the fuck? Why are they hitting him now? I heard the familiar sound of someone being slapped around.
Не по-пацански поступаешь, гнида.
This is against the rules. This is against the rules, asswipe.
А ну гони линзы назад.
Give back the oculars. Oh, to take the glasses. That I really like Roma. Fuck, now I hate him. He hit the dog. Never fucking mind.
Дерись по понятиям, на!
Fight like a fucking maniac. Judging from Simeon's siding and grounding, he didn't agree to his friend's terms.
Вы что творите?
What the fuck?
Ой, бля!
Ouch, ow.
На лоха позорного меня променяли! Ой, 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 ой!
Betray me for this piece of shit. Ow, ow, ow.
Пошли вы в жопу! Тоже мне друзья!
Fuck you. Are we even friends anymore? Oink. A huge figure tumbling in the snow barely managed to break out from the rain of punches and ran for the hills, dissolving into the twilight.
Завтра в школе тебя выцепим, хрюндель.
Porky. We'll get you at school tomorrow, Porky.
Точно!
That's right.
За базар ответишь, на!
You'll answer for this, eh?
Горло тебе перережу, слышишь?
I'll cut your throat, you hear me? Romka and Biasha started throwing pieces of ice and fleeing Simeon, but then switched to hurling mockingly. Porky! The snow rustled. Two boys, clearly out of breath, approached me. I was finally able to make out their faces clearly.
Мои очки.
My glasses.
Блять.
Ромка cursed under his breath.
Гондон этот стащил.
The fucker got them.
Зато мы ему всыпали одну сына.
At least we wiped his ass real good, eh?
Вот, с таким фуфелом припрется, отвечаю.
He'll come to school with a shine this big. Biasha let out a throaty laugh. Hyenas in the Lion King would even envy a laugh. Hyenas in the Lion King would envy a laugh like that.
Дела.
Oh boy.
Ты без очков хоть что-то видишь?
Can you see without your glasses, Toha?
Немного.
A little bit. A hand holding a red rectangle produced from the mist. Romka was offering me a cigarette.
Прощайся.
My treats. I squinted trying to make out the brand even though I didn't know anything about cigarettes. I haven't tried smoking yet and I didn't really want to start. I wonder if they'll keep hanging out with me if I won't adopt all of their habits. After a moment of hesitation, I shook my head.
Спортсмен, что ли? Ха,
Into sports, ah?
А ты в глаза долбишься?
Are you blind or something?
Не видел, как он Семёна четко вмазал?
Did you see how he trashed Simeon?
базара ноль, Mortal Kombat на.
Real deal, Mortal fucking Kombat.
Плохо у нас Рокки Бальбоа.
Toha here's a Rocky Balboa.
Тогда уж Иван Драго.
More like Ivan
Курим
Drago.
одну на двоих, гони Жигу.
We'll split this one, give me a light. Ronka pulled out a cigarette with his lips and Biasha scrambled to find a lighter inside his pocket.
Че я сказать хотел?
So Toha, back to what I was saying.
Не держи зла, брат.
Don't be mad, bro. Fuck off, you hit the
Тебя
dog.
на вшивость проверяли. А то очки эти, еще и маска.
We were just testing you. I mean, your glasses and this mask. Biasha hit a giant bilsi and Romka smacked his lips, taking a long puff of his
Меня,
cigarette.
кстати, Ромка зовут.
I'm Romka, by the way. He squeezed my hand so hard that my fingers hurt. His palm, full of dry, torn blisters, implied that he wasn't wearing a tracksuit for nothing.
Это Бяша.
And this is Biasha.
Не очкуй. Со свиньей мы лично пообщаемся.
Don't worry, we'll have a talk with Porky. He let out a cloud of smoke in my face, which instantly made me cough. Yeah,
Пойду пока сумку соберу.
I'll go gather my stuff. It's getting dark. I bought to pick up my now empty backpack and look for its contents, hoping that my new bodies will disappear when I turn around. But they just stood there, passing a cigarette back and forth. Two small silhouettes with a small light meandering between them, with the pine trunks in the backdrop. They were waiting for me to finish packing my textbook while whispering something to each other. Ronka was the one talking most of the time, though Biasha was just constantly sniffing with his running nose and mumbling in agreement. At that moment, I saw the old battered bunny mask from paper mash among the snow-covered notebooks. Its empty eye socket could be filled with anything with any eye, but this mask looked like it only wanted mine. Where did it come from, and why was it in my backpack? I picked it up with utmost care, as if it could bite off my finger at any moment. It was just a carnival mask with frozen spit on the outside. Still, something felt wrong about it. Something was running inside it, underneath the layers of old newspaper. I could hear 1,000 of tiny bodies rustle in the trembling fur. Something was trying to chew its way out. Ew! Maggots. That's
Готов,
gross.
Тоха?
You ready, Toha? Ronka's voice pulled me out of the nightmarish delusion, and I threw the mask away in horror. Somewhere I won't be able to see it anymore. My innards were twisted from disgust, but I stood up, trying not to show it. Whether these maggots were real or not, just one of my delusions, I didn't care. All of this was too much for a singular day. I wanted to get home as soon as possible.
Пацаны, мне пора уже.
Right, guys, I need to
До
go.
свидания.
See ya. I held out my hand towards the two silhouettes to say goodbye. A couple of dark, thin lights trembled in front of me. They stood without moving, as if studying me.
С кедрами закорешиться решил.
I decided to buddy up with the scenery.
Мы здесь вообще-то.
We're over here. I realized that Romka's voice was copying from behind and turned around embarrassed.
Деревья хреновые кенты.
Trees make for shit buddies.
Не ссы. Мы тебя до дома доведем, а то ты как слепой котенок.
Relax, we'll escort you home. You're as blind as a newborn kitten.
Так здесь живем и сгниешь.
Without us, you'll end up dead around here. A cigarette A cigarette butt hit against a stump with a flurry of sparks and started sizzling in the snow near my feet. The boys let out a stern laugh and took me by my arms. When we were leaving the clearing, I turned around in hopes to see Alisa, or at least some orange dot. What if? But I only saw a rumbling tractor that was creeping out from the corner. I'm gonna stop here. That was the most... My mouse has been like lagging a little bit. This has been the longest episode I've done, but I just never knew where to stop. Whoa. He looks so different without glasses. Whoa. It was such a, it was such an interesting episode. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if I should be liking these guys. I think they're cool, but they hit the dog. I hate animal abusers. I just can't deal with them. I just hate that they hit the dog. I can't deal with that. I mean, they're cool. They're nice. They're nice to people, but not to animals, That dog didn't do anything to deserve to be hit. I mean, I know it's a stray. I know you might have fleas, so you're like scared to get fleas on yourself or any infection or rabies, so you kicked it. But I shouldn't be defending you. It should never be done. You could have flew her away with hand, just shh, go, leave. Not hit it. Not pick it up by the ear and hit it. That was bad. That's I'm gonna be stuck with my hand for the rest of the game. That will have that he hit the dog, and I can't forgive. But it's really manly of them to walk me home, to actually be nice to me. Fuck Alisa. That's when we know. Fuck Alisa. Love how we dealt with Tosha. Not Tosha. Tosha is me. Simeon. I think that was his name. Yeah, fuck him too. Fuck both of them, bro. They can make a great couple. But I don't know. These two, I hope we're gonna be friends with Paulina as well. And we're gonna have a little groupie group. And it's gonna end up in all nice and all sweet. And I just hope no one gets killed, no one gets kidnapped. I guess we'll never find Wova because Alisa is a fucking whore. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.